my friend.
And now it's time for our... So here comes the Miracle Man.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Nice counter. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. So it's a rematch from 2019 when Jacobs and Alvarez fought for the middleweight title. Let's see who gets the edge in this one after Canelo won by unanimous decision.
Alvarez won 3 titles in the process in their last fight, but now he's back for blood. He's back for revenge. He needs to stamp his authority because some thought Daniel Jacobs beat Canelo. Can you believe that?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. These two were made for each other. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What do we expect to see here in round 2? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You'd like to see more jabs. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a...
Bell rings, and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Right out of the way of that right hook. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. Here we go to the fourth round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The right hook just missed. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
We'll step back for just a moment. Swing and a miss with the jab. That jab doesn't find a home. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get...
Time for the fifth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Insane action. two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
The middleweight is the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their...
There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Right hook just missed. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Yes, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Hold it right there. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, Baron.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through?
Whoa, Johnny! The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down! Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Jab slightly off target. seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talking about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
It's a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they're going to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, and a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Misses with the straight left. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision.